Hello, my beautiful loves all over. This video is sponsored by Psychic Source, and Psychic Source has an opportunity for you that you are going to love. Psychic Source has been in business for over 35 years with the most highly intuitive, gifted psychics. So if you would like a reading, $19.80 for 40 minutes. Psychic Source will definitely help you with whatever you are going through. Psychic Source has helped me along my journey, and I would like to say that I am so blessed. I am really, really blessed to have their intuitive guidance in my life. If you are going through any issues within your relationships, or if you are single and you would like to know when will I meet love again, if you are going through your career and you feel like, what is the best choice for me? What about my purpose? What about my path? Your spiritual development, Psychic Source can definitely help you. So once again, for $19.80, you will get 40 minutes. The link is in the description box. Click the link. They can do readings 24 hours a day, so it doesn't matter where in the world you live. And they do readings through text, through video chat, and through phone call. So take advantage of this opportunity. Click the link in the description. Love and light. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. So the word fast is coming. Things are about to happen fast for you. Manifestations that you've been praying for are going to come into your life very, very fast. So this just means be careful of your thoughts at the moment, because your thoughts will materialize very, very fast. Ooh. So when it shows soulmates and healing and divine masculine, there's a few things. There's a few things that show up with this energy. Let me tell you it in both ways, okay? Some of you could be healing from a soulmate, and this soulmate sabotaged their connection with you. What Spirit has done is sent you a divine masculine in order to love you in the ways that people made you feel as if you were difficult to love, so that you will learn how to love your own self better. You know, it's a situation like that. Also spiritual, like some of you could have been on a spiritual assignment, and this spiritual assignment could have been for you to heal your wounds. You had your own wounds, and it could have had to do with your family, like your divine lineage. Your divine lineage just means the family that you were born into this world with. So a lot of you are in your head, and let me explain this process for you. All right. You're in your head and you're reflecting about what you just came out of. You could be reflecting on the red flags that you could have missed. And some of you, I like where you are in your healing, because you can even laugh at yourself at times, thinking about, you know, the partners that you did entertain. And this could be like when you were younger. Some of you could be like in your 30s, your 40s, some of you even in your 50s, but this could be like some of the partners that you did entertain in like your 20s or like your teens, and you're just watching your old self. You're watching your old self and seeing the mindset that you had, or the maturity level that you had then compared to now, and you can sometimes laugh at yourself. So you may not like it. It may hurt. But you could have been tested through your love life in order to be the best, highest version of yourself. You could have came from a family of women that they settled. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you, I see some of you have like a strong, strong parent, like a strong mother who does not play and she doesn't take mess, and you can be the softer version of her where you give more chances than you should. So you have a mother who is tough as nails, and she doesn't play, and she's very dominant, almost in her masculine energy. And you just were way more softer, and you were softer because you could have had a really overly protective mother. So you went into your dating life giving way too many chances to the wrong people to come back and violate you again, because you could have thought that love would heal your partners. And even that you can see now and say, like, damn, I was wrong. So there's a level of scattering. If you had a few partners that were still lingering in your energy or attached to you, I see them like scared of you in a sense. Like there is an energy that is very, very, very protective over you. And this could be your ancestors. This can be people over on the other side. And for some reason, there's something in your energy that is strengthened that actually scares like weaker masculines away. So this is just to show you that you are not in the same place that you used to be. It's like you're going through something within your own self physically, but then there's something that's taking place within you spiritually. So if you notice that there's two things that will happen to you. You will either have certain old soulmates call you or text you to check in to feel like, they may test the waters and reach out and say, like, why do I have this fear that comes in my soul every time I think of Sagittarius? And they may just test the waters and text you and see what happens. Others of them are going to be like, they could be coming to the revelation of who you really are in their life, and it can scare them. You know, like some people could have tried to come into your life and play. It didn't work out. They have not heard from you at all. And honestly, some of you Sagittarius, that's what you can do with your anger. You get so mad with people that you shut down and close off your feelings completely. That's how angry you could feel when people try to get over on you. Because you're nice, but at the same time, you could be at a place in your healing where you get a sense of certain things in your energy. Like you can have anxiety out of nowhere. Or you can have dreams and prophetic dreams of people that are not good for you. And you get a weird sense like, what is it about Anthony that I have this weird feeling? You know what? I'm going to trust it. I'm not going to reach out to Anthony anymore. Or you could be the type that you can say, I'm only going to try and call John one more time. And if John doesn't answer, you know what? I'm done. So you have a part in you, but it's because of the disrespect that you took. So you have to understand that even though your journey seems long, it had to do this to you in order for you to strengthen your boundaries, because before you were too tolerant of disrespect, too tolerant. You don't deserve it. So some people are going to realize the power that you hold, and just knowing that you hold that level of power where they can normally get over on other people, but not you, it's going to repel them automatically to stay away. Others of you may test the waters to figure out what is it that they feel when you show up, or why do you keep popping into their head? Like, what does this mean? And this is like, you are being disconnected from that soulmate. You are energetically being disconnected from that path. And there's a new level of love and healing and soulmates and friends and peace that is going to be on the other side. So this is where you're going. And for some reason, mother, you could be like a sacred mother to people. You're going to start to notice that people, even women are going to be, if you're a woman, women are going to be drawn to you because you are so safe. And it's like you become the mother of sacredness because of the wounds that you've been able to heal. So you're going to notice a lot of women all of a sudden are drawn to you. And it's because now that you hold this sacred power because of all that you've overcome. Some of you may even notice you're changing your field. You might start to go towards like fields of like nursing, or, well, some of you, I just heard tech. You know, some of you guys can be into tech. That just came out. But if you feel, some of you may want to open up a daycare and nurture kids. I don't see you wanting, I see you running the daycare, but not working it. So you may think about that. There's a lot of things that are showing up that with this new energy, it's going to open up new doors for you, you know, especially if some of you have been looking for a very lucrative side hustle. You're going to start to feel in the energy of you want to heal, you want to help, and it's going to happen to you naturally. You're going to be drawn to professions that you get to care. Some of you even caring for the elder. You can care for the elderly people. Some of you like EMS workers, you know, like you can help people, people who are struggling with suicidal thoughts, and you are the one that they reach out to, and you have to help people. You can save lives now. So there's a lot of spiritual healing within you that is gonna be extended to other people. You may even notice your children being more drawn to you. There's a level of safety that you hold for like children naturally too. If you notice that your child comes home from school and they just want to lay with you, it's because you're such a safe place. You're such a safe place. So, like I said, when it comes to this soulmate that's coming into your life, there's a huge level of compatibility. And there's something even in their energy that is very, very healing for your heart. You may feel like this soulmate is very safe for you, but they find you safe too with this card. So if you notice, like, this is powerful. This is like a powerful spiritual reading for some of you. Whoever you're attracting in, you both hold a level of healing power and safety within each other. So you both could be fighting your own wars. Like they have something, your partner has something going on in their family. I don't even think they're telling you, but there's some things that are going on in their family. There could be things that are coming up for them that they have to take accountability for, like within their family, or certain things that they said or done, and life can be hitting this person hard, and it's like they find rest and peace in you. So if you have a person that you're seeing and you notice that it's like their inner child is hurt, there's something that could do with their childhood or something that they could have been through, and they are if they come around you, you're going to notice that they just sleep a lot. Like they find rest and peace in you, Sagittarius. They may just sleep a lot. They may just lay on you, or, you know, babe, instead of going out, can we just stay in? They're going to want to stay home. There's something about your home and your warmth that gives this person a lot of comfort. So with this new soulmate, both of your energies, it's just like peace. There's a lot of peace coming in your relationship. And you know, maybe you both need it. Maybe you both been through so much. Maybe you both are in a place where you both need to heal and find peace, and you find it within each other. But that's what I see for you, that you are entering a new cycle. And there's a lot of communication, and there's a lot of spiritual growth. And you know why this partner is more important too? Because if you found yourself suppressed, or people that tried to ghost you for speaking your truth, this is a person that will sit down and listen to you. So this is a higher level of love. It's spiritual maturity. And if it's even somebody that you've been with for a while, be prepared for them to open up to you more. They have a lot to say. There's a lot more to this person that you may not have known about. And they are ready to reveal it to you. They're going to be shocked too. Once this person starts to tell you about what they've been through and why they are who they are today, and they are starting to be on their own spiritual journey, where things are starting to make sense to them. They're starting to like, oh, this is why I had to go through this, or this is why this happened. So they may come and confront you a lot, but they're shocked because they don't open up to people like that, you know? So be prepared for a very healing, therapeutic season for you in your love life with a soulmate. Some of you too, you have speculations that your ex is actually down low. And this is why the connection didn't work, because they could have like a secret life that you could feel intuitively, some of you. But let's see what else is going on in your love life. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody is planting seeds. Somebody wants to build a solid foundation with you. It shows the 4 of Wands. So there's 2 things. Either you are in a marriage already, or this person, if you notice that they're doing things around your house, this person can come to your house and they fix things around your house. They're adding things to your house. They have put groceries in your fridge. This person is, either they live with you already and you guys are married and this is the reason why they're you know, providing for you, or if you are in a connection and you see that this person wants to help you, they want to provide for you, it's because they feel like you deserve it. Like you really just deserve it. With the 4 of Wands, this can be a person that looks at you as a wife, as a husband. And with the Hermit, this could be a Virgo. But you both are old souls is what I see in this spread. You both are old souls. And Spirit says you're not just imagining it. Like this person really has come into your life because you dealt with a lot of manipulators. You dealt with people that were pleasing to your body, but they weren't pleasing to your soul, you know? I see you holding back from people like this. People that are indecisive with you. People who are in and out. People who make excuses. People who like to gaslight. People who withhold the truth from you. And I just don't see these people having victory over you anymore. And some of you too, like you need to even be careful of like a manipulative boss, you know? You could have had a manipulative boss that will try to sell you a dream in order for them to benefit from you in some shape or form. So be careful of even toxic bosses. But yeah, you've had a lot of toxic, manipulative people that they just wanted to get their ego stroked by you. And if you felt like anybody in your life was coming in and being inconsistent and taking your time for taking your kindness for weakness, just know that this type of person, they benefit. It strengthens their ego, you know? If they can get people under their power, under their control, under their manipulation, if they can string you along, then it's very fueling to their ego. It makes them feel even bigger. You know, like, so just be careful of who's surrounding you, because there's 2 types of people in this spread. There's one that is investing in you and they're helping you. And then there's another person who is indecisive, in and out. And it's like at times they just want you to make them feel good, like stroke their ego, and they can have issues with their masculinity. And then once they get their hit from you, or you tell, oh, I miss you, or I want you, and then they hold back once they get what they want. So you got to be careful of people like that. Spirit says this is what you're putting to an end with the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, like sneaky people, you know? Some people even seeing how much can they get from you. You even have people that if you see somebody coming into your world and they start talking about money troubles, they're doing it to see, like, would you offer them money? So some of these people, their intentions are not pure at all. And Spirit wants you to be careful of that. Like if you notice like your connection is kind of stuck, it's kind of stagnant, it seems like it's a dead end, you think they're holding secrets, they're not really investing in you, don't waste your time with people like that. You know, there's someone out there that wants to communicate. They want to adapt to your way of life because you think like a boss. Some of you think like a boss, and there's a lot of things that your partner sees as strength. You know, they could have felt like, oh, I'm not going to listen to you. You know, they could have had an ego as far as like, I'm the man, and with the man, I'm supposed to be the one to lead, but there's times where you may have to lead the relationship because you're intuitive and you have information that they don't. So spirit wants you to be able to differentiate what is a real life partner versus who's just coming into your life to get their ego stroked and take from you with the Seven of Swords. Still your time, still your energy. Some of them may just want sex, and then they just hold back from you. And then when you need somebody, they're not there. Spirit really wants you. It's like you went through that cycle to teach you who's who, because a lot of you were stuck holding on to people, waiting for them to give you love, waiting for them to show up for you in ways that they never were. So just be careful is what your cycle was all about. Differentiating love from who just wants to come in and take from you. Some of you too, I hear sugar daddy. You might have a person that comes into your life and you end up falling in love with them. Like, you end up falling in love with this sugar daddy because of the fact that you may not be that attracted to them, but actually they are attractive. They're older, but they have a deep understanding for and compassion when it comes to women. They really do. They know what women need. They know how it is for a woman, especially if she's a single mother and has kids, and this person is just going to want to give to you from the gate. From as soon as they meet you, they start to automatically invest in you. And over time, you may just find a level of comfort with them. You start to share your feelings, and then you guys end up getting into a relationship. So it can start out as something where you need help, and you know that they'll always say yes to you, but eventually you're going to start to realize you really are a protector. You protect me, you check on me, you count your blessings, you seem so positive, and it makes you fall in love. You fall in love with this person because they care for you in ways that you could have been with a younger person or someone who was a little bit more immature. And it's why am I chasing this immature person and they don't even add any value to me? And half the time I got to figure out, how come you didn't call me back? How come you didn't do this? And it's just going to make you understand who's really worth your time versus who's not. So you're going to go through that change. Let's see your finances. Some of you too, you can cry when you think about what you've dealt with and you're so tired. Some of you, you're just tired. I'm so tired of going through that cycle. I'm so sick of it. I can't wait to find someone who's I can grow with. So financially, you're doing okay. But when I see comparison, it's you feel like you should be further along financially. You're looking at people around you, or you could be looking at people in your age group, and you can say well, people that are in their 30s or people that are in their 40s, they already established a house. They have this, they have that. And I don't even have those things. I feel like you're rebuilding, and let me tell you why. Some of you, it could have took you a while to figure out exactly what you wanted to do. Some of you could have been at a dead-end job for a while where you were just there because it paid the bills. And it's with rebirth, I feel like you're starting over. You really are starting over financially. Some of you too, you could have came into money and you took your money and you did other things with it. Some of you could have used your money to invest in fashion, your wardrobe and stuff like that. And maybe you didn't use that money to invest into stocks or invest into things that can help your money grow. So I feel like when it comes to your finances, you're in a place of rebirth. Rebirth just means you're starting all over again. So if you did have to go in your savings, some of you could have had car trouble. You had to pay for car trouble, or certain things that you could have been using your money for. So I see you starting to save all over again. You know, you need like a safety net. I see you creating an account for a safety net. Some of you work the same job when it shows traveling and courage. You have a regular 9 to 5. You go to work every day, and it's kind of routine for you. You go to work every single day. Some of you wish you had more money to save, but you have your salary and that's what you have, and you're trying to figure out what else you can do on the side. I don't see you doing anything yet. All right. I don't see you doing anything about it yet. Some of you need to call the doctor. Like some of you, if you've been experiencing lots of fatigue, and like some of you really need to go to the doctor. It could be like you're low with vitamins, or some of you too, it's just stress. You could have been really, really stressed out. Some of you too, it's like you have family that you take care of, and it's only you. You're the only one who's taking care of. It could be like a parent figure. You're the only one who's going to visit them and dropping groceries off and trying to give them money and trying to help them out. You have other siblings, but your other siblings are so involved in their own life and what they're doing that they kind of neglect your parent, and it's all on you. So some of you are tired because if you do have extra money, you have to put it into your family member, and you just wish you could have somebody who can help you a little bit. I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on your person to see the outcome of this person who's investing into this connection in order to have commitment. Or some of you guys could be committed already. So you're either committed already, or they're working towards committing to you. I definitely see commitment. That's all you do need to know. I definitely see commitment, and I see whoever this person is, like their agenda is to invest in you. So let's see how that turns out on the extended. I'll also do a spread for your family, your friends, your neighbors, your ex, and your children. The extended will be in the description box. And for any of you who are looking to invest in spiritual life coaching because you would want to heal or get out of any karmic cycles that you've been trapped in, you're tired of doing life alone and you need someone to help you break through cycles and heal, I can definitely help you with that. You can email me. Love and light.